We live.
That's
Been
right.
a while,
Yeah, a good while.
man. I
But
feel good
yeah.
to be back though. Golly,
Oh yeah, one more time, man.
man.
I
Anyway,
like I said, man. People been asking, like, hey, man, what happened, man? We've been looking for, but
yeah,
there's neither here nor
they
there, man. But we back
they
on it.
thought we went ghost on them, but we ain't ghosting. Hey, we still here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
It's your boy Kendall Roc Morrison, man,
Hi, and it's the boy Alonzo Pee Wee Matlock.
and
Uh,
this is the We Rock Podcast coming next year again, doing what we do best. Before we get started, though, I like to say, RIP to one of my best friends in Michigan, man, Brandon Cox. Just died the other day, man. This was more like a brother to me, not a friend, man. So, um, RIP to my brother Brandon Cox, man. Shout out to everybody up there in Jackson, Michigan, right now. I know y'all going through it, man, because he was a good dude, real good dude, man. When I got that call that he died, man, it just crushed me. So, I want to say RIP to my boy Brandon Cox, man. Love you, man. I'm gonna miss you, and I'm gonna drink a little bit for you, man.
R.I.P. Brandon. Yeah, so man, since we back, man, this question has been lingering, man, and somebody want to know something. So I'm finna put it out here, and I want you to tell me, what you think or how you feel on it.
All right, what you got?
So the question say, do you feel people get married nowadays because of social media, or do you feel that they get married because they have children together? In so many words, they saying, do you think like the father marries the mother because they're afraid that the mother would try keeping their child from them, you know. So I mean, tell me what you think on that, and then I'll give you what I feel.
All right. That's a really good question. Shout out to whoever asked that question.
Yeah, that's my girl Gabby.
Oh, shout out Gabby. What's up, Gabby? Shout out to Gabby. That's actually a really
This
good
episode
question.
of the We Rock Podcast is brought to you by Sensational Sense of Lily. Hey, this is your number one candle store. Matter of fact, hey, if you into candles, you into your body butters, you into your sage to burn around the house. Hey, listen, Sensational Sense of Lily got you covered. I'm actually looking at the website right now, man. She got this sweet almond body butter. Lord have mercy. But hey, go to Sensational Sense of Lily right now, your number one candle store, and she got you taken care of, man. Matter of fact, she got a 50% off sale going on right now through October 22nd. Did y'all know that? No, you didn't. So you need to go to sensationalsensitivity.com right now. And if you tell that the We Rock Podcast sent you, you might get a 10% discount to go along with that 50. Hey, ain't nothing like saving money. You know what I'm saying? So go to sensationalsensitivity.com right now and let them know that the We Rock Podcast sent you, and they'll give you a discount. They're going to hook you up, man. This is your number one candle store, and it's handmade. Everything handmade and hand poured, man. So sensationalsensitivity.com right now. Support local black businesses. You're welcome.
So, um, so I'm gonna preface this by saying, one, I don't have any children, and two, I'm not married yet. So, but when I think about marriage, I think people do get married for the wrong reasons sometimes. Especially when you have children. I do think that most men are pressured to get married. You know, we'll be with somebody for an extended period of time, long period of time, and of course, women be like, you know, why we ain't married yet? You know, what you waiting on this and this. I think men, we have to get ourselves together, financially, mentally, like, before we can make a big step like marriage. So I do think that people get married because they forced into getting married. So let's say if you got kids and they be like, you know, if you don't marry me, you know, I'm gonna leave you and you'll never see your kid again. Well, I don't think no man wants to be or don't want to be in their kid's life. I don't believe that. I think everybody wants to be in their child's life, you know, whether if it's a little bit or a lot, you know. I just don't think nobody want to abandon their kids. Now, you do got some people out there that will, you know, abandon their kids. I get that, but I don't think that. I think that's a rare thing. I think everybody want to be involved in their kids' life, but sometimes I think it's situational in circumstances. Like, she'll give you this ultimatum, like, you need to do this in order to, you know, see your child, or you need to do this. So the thought of a man not being able to be with his baby, like, that's gonna crush him. So he's gonna do whatever he needs to do to be with her. So I do think people get married for the wrong reasons. But a question would be, what would be the right reason to get married? Like, I don't know if it's necessarily a reason to get married. I think it's an understanding. It's an agreement between you two. The wedding to me is more for like a show thing, but I really lean more to an understanding as opposed to a an actual marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think people get married for the wrong reason. I think it's based on the situation, the circumstances. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna just start. I'm gonna start with that, and I'm let you chime in on and see what you think about it. And I'm gonna come back with another take on it. So what you think?
Well, man, your take was pretty much dead on. You know what I'm saying? I can't go against what you said, you know, because the same way you feel is exactly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I agree. You know, I feel like we as people, we get married nowadays for the wrong reason. You know, back then they didn't get married because, you know, they had kids and or whatever together. But you know, nowadays some of us men, we do that because we don't want to lose that, you know, that chance to be in our kids' life. Because if you think about it, if we don't marry some of the women that we possibly have kids by, then 9 times out of 10, man, you know, it's gonna get to a point to where and I hate to put it this way, but the people gonna play a major part in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, at the same time, they done handicapped some of our women by giving them this assistance. You know what I'm saying? They take, you know, us fathers out the houses with the women, you know, take care of our kids and stuff like that. So they give them money, they give them, you know, benefits, as to where now they feel like they don't need us.
Right.
And with them not needing us, that's putting in a, you know, that's making up, not necessarily saying that we're neglecting our kids, but they putting it, you know, in a situation to where it seems as if we are neglecting our kids.
Right.
You know, so that's what I feel, man. I just feel like you know, people getting married for that reason, you know, that's a little iffy to me. But of course, at the same time, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to try to stay in your child's life. So again, shout out to Gabby for that question. She also asked, do I feel like social media, well, people get married for social media or whatever case may be? I think so too, you know, and they do that for, like you said, the wedding reason, you know, for show, just to show somebody that they done got married or whatever the case may be. But behind closed doors, man, probably ain't all, you know, peaches and cream. You know, what they may make it seem on social media and everything could be totally different to what's really, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors. Yeah. So that's what I look at, man. That's how I feel about it. And again, like I said, you know, you touched on the getting married part about being in the kid's life and all this other good stuff. But what about what I just, you know, just touched on about, you know, as far as the social media deal. I know on our last podcast we talked a little bit about it, but we didn't just really touch a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what you think. And again, like I said, you said you had something else that you wanted to touch on too. So go ahead and shoot, man. Let me see what's good with.
Well, yeah, I do think social media is important. Because it dictates everything that's going on today. All right. So case in point, most people think that if it's not on social media, then it didn't happen. Like I remember, you know, growing up, you know, my folks would watch the news and that's how you found out things.
Right.
Now,
right.
People barely watch the news. It's all social media. It's your Instagram, it's your Twitter, it's your Facebook. So I think that's the main source of news. So if it's not on social media, it didn't happen. So I think a lot of times people get into these marriages and these relationships just to show people like, this is what I got. This is what I did. It's like a show. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
And to me, like the main people that we're trying to impress and show don't even care about us. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Now, I do want to get married. I do want to have a wedding, all that. I want the whole 9, but not to satisfy other people. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And that's exactly what it is. You know, and when I say we, man, I'm talking about us as people. But we do that for the pleasing of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to stuff like that. But if we did it just based off how we feel about that person and how things going, you know what I'm saying, and in relationships, then it'll be totally different. But I was listening today, man, to the radio, and I heard something come up about they asked the question about pretty much the same thing. Do you feel like the 2021 social media is ruining, relationships and stuff like that? This lady said, this lady that's I guess she said like a counselor or something. Mm-hmm. She said she was ready to get out of that field because of social media, and she said everybody's putting on for social media, and it's really not giving people, the chance to want to do more, because because of the way they putting it on social media. You think about it, man, you log on social media, you can see everything. And like they say, you can see where people putting on social media where they went to the gym, they tied their shoe, they doing every little thing on social media. You know what I'm saying?
And not to cut you off, but it's like we put too much of our business on social media though.
Right.
Like when people have like problems in their relationship or anything like that, the first thing they do is turn to social media.
They go right.
Like they're gonna put it on social media first, just to get other people's opinions. Like for what though? What's the point? You know what I'm saying?
And then to think about, to speak on that, you gotta think about it. If you post something, if like just say for instance, if me and my lady done had a breakup, right? She run the social media, telling social media whatever what all happened. And eventually, if you're gonna still give me a chance to be with you after you done posted on social media, then it's really defeat the purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now you look crazy because you said all this about me. Now you still took me back. Yeah. So you look crazy. Like, so I just wonder, like, the psychology behind people wanting to impress other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, in everybody, I do it. I post a picture, make sure my hair's straight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my outfit right. So I do it too. So I'm not gonna act like I don't do it. But I want to know, like, what's the reason? Like, I'm seeking validation from people that I don't know, don't care about, and they don't care about me either.
And they don't care nothing about it.
But it's like if you post a picture and you get 20 likes, you like 20 people like this, man.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? And let's say you got 600 followers, and you get you post a picture and get 20 likes. You were like, dang, now you finna do something else to try to increase those likes. So to tie back into what Gabby's saying, like, that's true. Like, people want to put on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They want to put on the show. And too, to go back to what Gabby was saying about the kid aspect of a marriage. I know it's gonna be crazy when I say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's just how I feel. Like, I know a lot of people, especially older people, be like, you know what I'm saying? You need to be married before you have kids, right? That's the standard. 2-parent household, you know what I'm saying? You married, your kids gonna be brought up in a household, that's married. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna raise a mentally healthy child because you're married. You know what I'm saying? That child could still be going through abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, any kind of abuse. So just because you're married doesn't mean the child's gonna be raised up better. Like, I know people that's not married, that co-parent, and they got a great child. And I know people that's married, you know what I'm saying, with the kid and live in the same house, and the child is terrible. Yeah, so don't try to say that, getting married will make, raising a child better, because I don't agree with that. I don't believe that. I just feel like it depends on the maturity of the mother and the father. So we don't gotta be married in order to raise a healthy child. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't believe in that. So a lot of times people, because you meet a lot of women today, and they be like, I ain't having kids till I get married and this and that. And so I ask them, like, is that's the only reason you'll have kids is when you're married? So what if you get married, have a kid, and the marriage don't work out? Now what? You know what I'm saying? Now what?
Yeah.
As opposed to just finding somebody that you connect with, that you can co-parent with. Like, you don't have to be married. And that ties back into the social media thing. Like, the pressures of other people will make you get married to have this baby, when them people ain't gonna help you raise your child.
Right. Definitely.
And the only
Definitely.
reason you getting married is because people say you need to be married before you have a child. Like for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know people that's married and raising a kid, terrible. I know people
But
that's not married, they co-parent, and it's beautiful. You see what I'm saying? So
that's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say, man. You know, like even not, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't necessarily have to be married to, and like you said, you don't have to be married, man, to have upbringing with kids, man. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But you know, like I said, it just it's a question that she threw out there, and she wanted to, you know, she wanted to know about. So, of course, you know, like I said, me and you, we give our unbiased opinion on stuff like that. So, you know, that's what we do, man. But again, like I said, I know a couple people right now, man, and I ain't gonna call no name, you know, but shout out to them. I know a couple people right now, man, that I know for a fact, they got married or they jumped into, you know, deep, you know what I'm saying, situations, all because they wanted to be there with their kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I don't knock what nobody do. But I think too, you shouldn't just really, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in situations like that if you're not ready for them.
Right,
you
know,
right. You want to be there with your, you know what I'm saying, your kid. A woman shouldn't hold that against you, you know, especially if you want a father to your child. You know, you got a lot of men that's out right now, man, that don't do nothing for their kids, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the ones that wants to take care of their kids and want to be there for their kid, you shouldn't hassle them or hold that against them, you know what I'm saying? You know, as far as being with the kids, he shouldn't have to marry you in order to be around, you know, his kids and stuff like that. You know, that's what I feel. And again, like I said, shout out to my people that's like that. But I just feel like that ain't the reason that we should be getting married. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And here's why this conversation is so important. You know, you're a married guy, you got children. I'm unmarried, I don't have children. So I can listen to my brother talk about, you know, how it is to be married and how it is to raise children. And I'm sure you go through, you know, obstacles with, you know, the kids and the mothers and stuff like that. So I can learn from you. All right. So I can learn like, okay, this is the situation he went through. Like, let me not try to make this mistake. Let me not try to make this mistake. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to learn from you. So that's why this kind of conversation is really important. But, you know, to tie back into the children thing, like, why do you think most women, let me not say most women, why do you think some women hold the child for ransom? Like if I'm with somebody, right? We had a baby and everything is cool for the first 8-9 months. Hey, maybe in the first couple of years, everything is cool. But all of a sudden, you know, it's just not working out. And so the first thing that she does is tell me that you can get out, but you ain't gonna never see your child again, and this and this. And now she involved in the court and child support and this and that. And like, why do women hold, and I wish we had a woman on here that we can ask, but why do they hold, you know, the child against as ransom?
Yeah.
To the dad.
And bro, you know, to be honest, man, I never really figured out the reason behind that. But to be honest with you, women know who's a great father, you know, or who got the potential to be a great father. And they know, of course, that is your seed, you know. To hold that baby against you would really eat the insides of you up. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you're not able to see your child, you're not able, you know what I'm saying, to be around your child like that. It really do something to the father. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I can speak on this, man, because I deal with, you know, a similar situation, you know, similar to it. But I think they, you know, some women, man, if just say, for instance, let's put it like this. If a woman have a child by a guy that, you know, that she's with at the time, and eventually they end up breaking up or whatever the case may be, right? That's when all of the not seeing your child, this, that, and the other start. And I want to say, man, they do that, you know, because they still want that dad, you know what I'm saying? Or they still, you know what I'm And I you know, I don't want to be wrong about it, but that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the child support deal go, if a man is taking care of his child, I don't see a reason why you should go have this man put on child support.
Right. Why would you involve the court?
Right. Why would you put those people in our business? You know what I'm saying? We could take care of this situation, you know, between me and you. You know what I'm saying? Let's come to an understanding as to where I give you X amount of dollars a month or whatever the case may be. We don't have to go through the court, because you think about it. If we go through the court, now it's on paper. And the first time that I lose my job, God forbid, and I'm not able to give you that money, child support still, you know, adding up. And then eventually, guess what's going to happen? They're going to take my license. When they take my license, how am I going to get around?
Now I can't get to work.
Yeah, right. So then here it is, it still put me in a situation to where, you know, it's tough for me now getting to work. And even now that I'm not able to get to work, I'm not able to do nothing. And as the debt study piles up, man, eventually they're going to want to come get you and throw you in jail. And when they do that,
I heard too, not to cut you off, but I heard
go ahead.
That whenever you like, let's say you have back child support and you can't pay it, you go to jail. When you get out of jail, you still got to pay it.
You still got to pay it.
That's crazy.
Which don't make sense to me. So
right. So why put me in jail so I can't work, so I can't pay it? Now when I get out, I still got to pay it.
Like, come on, man.
That's crazy.
That's the craziest thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, bro, like, I think, man, our women has been tricked, man, you know, by this assistant, bro. You know what I'm saying? This assistant that they get, it's okay with them because they're getting it. But they're not seeing what it's doing to the fathers. You know what I'm saying? Us as men, man, we go through it all day, every day.
All day.
And women don't understand that, man. It's already tough enough being us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, for and when I say us, I'm talking about men.
Right.
Because they expect us to be bam, 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 but not understanding, you know, we go through stuff just like they do. You know what I'm saying? But we're supposed to be these more masculine, you know what I'm saying, men, to where everything's supposed to be okay with us. You know what I'm saying? So and even with battling that, you know, child support or battling having to see your child or try and see your child, us as men, we still fight because that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? We still want to be there. But that's just how we was brought up, you know, to fight and want to, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know, I definitely want to be in all my kids' life, regardless of any circumstances. You know what I'm saying? I got one that's in Jackson right now, one that live in Loganville, and my other one's here with me. You know, but at the same time, regardless of how it play out, you know, I'm there for my kids regardless of whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and I can speak on that situation that Gabby, you know, asked about, you know, wanted to bring up because I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I deal with some of it. So I know pretty much how it is. And with me being, you know, the married man, being on social media and stuff, like, of course I could talk to you about that. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to you because you're not married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So whatever question is brought up dealing with marriage, you know, marriage stuff like that, you know, me and you should, you know, we should be able to have this great conversation about it because I'm married, you're not married. You know what I'm saying? So whatever opinion you have, you know, whatever opinion I have, you know, we just bring them together and see how it is.
And let's stay on the child support situation for a second, because I got a little take on it. So I think that that some women make men deadbeats by default. And let me tell you what I want to show you what I mean. So let's say the situation didn't work, you know, with me and my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she went to the court and put me on child support, and, you know, now, according to the court now, I'm only supposed to pay this amount of money, right?
Right.
I know some stipulations be like, you know, you get visitation rights here, you know, you get them for this weekend, whatever. So if I'm doing everything that the court says I need to do and nothing more, then now I'm looked at as a deadbeat because I'm not spending the time. Like, I don't want to get my son when you're willing to go out. I don't want to get my son when you got something to do. I'm doing whatever the court says do. So now
you're a deadbeat.
Now I'm a deadbeat because
Right,
I'm
right.
not doing what she want me to do. But
Right.
you went and involved the courts in the situation, so I'm doing what I'm legally supposed to do. That judge said pay $1,000 a month, and you can see your son 2 weekends out the month. That's what I'm doing. So
Right.
now, since I'm not doing what she want me to do, now she goes to social media and said, Kendall, he ain't shit. Well, he ain't none. He doing this, he doing that. Like he ain't taking care of his kid. When really I am. I'm doing exactly what the court told me to do. So
Right.
I think sometimes women can make men deadbeats by default because they're selfish and they don't want to. They don't want to get rid of. Well, they don't want to let that man go emotionally. All
Right.
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 If we're not in a relationship, if it's not working out, it's just not working out. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be a deadbeat to my son because it ain't working out between us. And when I say like I don't think that men don't want to be involved in their sons or their kids' life, I don't think they want to be involved with that woman.
That's what it
So,
is.
what men would do, and this is how we need to get better and just kind of like bite the bullet and just do what he do, take care of our kid. What the man would do, he'll say, man, I don't want to deal with that woman, so I ain't gonna deal with my child. You know what I'm saying? All because they don't want to deal with that woman. So, I feel like sometimes men can be deadbeats by default. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think it is some guys out there that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this Wee Roc
it.
Podcast, man. Grown people gonna listen to it, so they know we all grown. So ain't no need to, you know what I'm saying, sugarcoat that. Hell, there's a lot of men out there that ain't shit.
There's some niggas out there that ain't shit. Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? So
It is.
I mean,
And
I understand that.
And for the ones that ain't shit, they ain't shit. All right,
and we can't change that. We can't change
it. But for
and
the ones that do what they supposed to do, like why do we have to go through what we going through with because she wants it to be how she wanted to be.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. So ladies, if y'all listening, if y'all just get in the comment section and tell us like what's the thinking behind some of the stuff that women do when it comes to like child support and like kids and this and that, like just give us some insight because we really trying to know. PB trying to know because he has kids and then God forbid he get in that situation like that. How can you handle it? And me, when I have kids, if I get in a situation like that, excuse me, show me how or tell me how I can handle it because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I do think women like y'all sometimes they can be a bit much, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it is, man, it's always the black people. I'm just gonna
right. Yeah, be blunt about it, bro.
I'm just gonna be real. It's always the black people. Like I'm sure other people, other ethnicities, white people, Asian people, I'm sure they have their problems, but their problems are handled under their roof. Like they don't really broadcast stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's white men on child support, but the women ain't really just like broadcasting like that. They got that agreement and understanding, but black people, like we gotta like
Barack.
We gotta like put stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like why we can't just handle our problems?
But I gotta ask you this question, man. Yeah. I gotta ask you this question since you said that. Since being on social media, Rock, when have you ever seen a white girl get on social media and blast their child's father and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? The way that our black women do us.
I ain't seen it.
Because like you just said, they keep it under their roof, bro.
Yeah, they handle it how it's supposed to be handled under your roof. I would listen to a podcast. Oh dang, I wish I knew which one I would listen to. I would shout them out. But they were saying Craig Facts, that's what it was. They were saying that in African cultures, like if a husband and wife are having problems and they go like to the elders in the community and say, hey, I'm having this problem with my wife, the elder gonna tell them, get out my face, go handle it at home. And that's how it should be. Like, go handle your problems at home. Right, like, don't bring your problems out here. Like, handle it at home. Because once you involve other people in it, now you're gonna be listening to the opinions of other people telling you, "Oh, you need to leave that man." Like, so
you shouldn't be there. Right,
you're gonna leave that man, or you're gonna leave that woman without a plan. Like, so now you're just gonna be stuck. And the person that told you that you need to leave them, they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found when you need some help.
Right, and the person that's telling you that probably ain't got nobody, you know what I'm saying? Or they, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they want you to be in the same situation with them, you know. So I mean, that's why I say, bro, like our women, our black women, they you know, alone, they need to get better at stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Of course, us as guys, man, we need to get better at, you know what I'm saying, communicate. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain things, you know, sometimes, man, even if we want to communicate with the mother, you know, on certain things, man, bro, sometimes it don't go the way that we want it to go. You know what I'm saying? Simply because, you know, we can send a little message about, you know, we just want to check in on our kids, this, that, and the other. But them being black mothers, guess what they're gonna do? Why you checking on them now? You ain't been checking on them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Come on, we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? All we want to do is check in, you know what I'm saying? See how a kid was doing, if they possibly needed anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they gonna hit you with that. Why you checking on them now? You had been.
You ain't do it then. Why you doing it now? Man, I remember a line I said in one of my songs. I said, you listen to your friends with so much advice, but they single telling you about the married life. I ain't hating. I'm just saying that it must be nice to break up a happy home and sleep alone at night. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do.
God, man.
I ain't hating. I'm just saying that it must be nice to break up a happy home and sleep alone at night. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, but some of them do that, man. Some of them do that. So, you know, I just feel like, man, a lot of stuff can be fixed with conversation. Like if we just sit down and just have a talk with our husbands or have a talk with our wives and just see what the problem is, if we can fix it. And if we can't fix it, like sometimes stuff can't be fixed. So then it's time to move on. But handle it under your house, under your roof before you try to involve other people. You know what I'm saying? Just talk. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. But you got to be careful when you're hearing advice from other people, because like advice from other people, they're trying to give you like the perfect answer. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you, you know, how it feels to get your knee surgery when I ain't never had knee surgery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you how that feel. I mean, I can say it hurt because I know getting cut hurts, but I can't give you advice on how, you know, to deal with your knee if I ain't never experienced it. Now, if I'm a doctor, you know, a knee doctor, that's different. But if I'm just your homeboy, like, man, what should I do about my knee? Like, I can't give you no advice on that. You know, I ain't never had no knee injury like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful when you getting advice from other people, because they're going to give you like the perfect answer. And if you listen to that perfect answer and you end up losing everything, when you go back to them, they're going to be living their life. They ain't got time.
Right. And too, to go back to Gabby, you know, the questions that she had about the marriage deal. This lady, nice friend of mine, good friend of mine, matter of fact. We had a conversation the other day, man, and she told me that she feel like she got married for the wrong reason, you know. And I asked her, like, what I ain't gonna call no name, because I hope everything work out for her. But I asked her, why did she feel that way? She was like, I think we was better off being friends.
Friends, yeah.
And I said, so y'all was friends before marriage? I said, it wasn't a relationship. She was like, nah. She was like, we was just friends. And we felt like, you know, since we was friends and we was that close, we might as well go ahead and get married. And now she's saying that the marriage ain't what they expected. You know what I'm saying? And she said she feel like they were just better as friends. And she really want to tell her husband, you know, that she think that they should just go back to being friends. You know, I told her at a point like that, I don't know how he would take that.
Right. Yeah.
Because, you know, if he made, you know, this vow to be with you and all this other good stuff, and then now all of a sudden you feel like y'all shouldn't be married or y'all are better off as friends, you know, first thing gonna cross my mind is there somebody else that, you know, got your attention or something?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because why all of a sudden now, you know, this changed. But, you know, 4 or 5 months ago, we was good.
We're good.
Yeah. So I mean, and again, that's why I told her, like, look, just work it out. See what y'all can do to work that thing out, man. I said that's the thing now, man. Our people, you know, marriages aren't lasting long. I said people get married now. I guarantee they don't last almost 2 years. You know, one or two reasons. It's gonna be social media, or it's gonna be somebody else in their ear. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And two, not to cut you off, but
go ahead, brother.
Another thing, like social media and also reality TV.
Oh yeah,
And I'm gonna hit on that in a second though.
Man, they play a major part in it, man. They so, and I'm gonna go ahead and touch just a little bit because I don't really watch the reality TV stuff, man. But they looking at this fairy tale life on TV. You know what I'm saying? And they want to experience that life with, reality with us. But bro, it's not gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Like these people do that stuff, man. They getting paid millions and millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to do stuff like that. They got the money to do that. They got money to show you, all these nice houses, these nice cars and stuff. But in reality, when you're dealing with people like us that came from nothing, you can't expect that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, reality. Yeah, I agree, man. That reality TV deal, man. I don't care nothing for it, man. And you make it touch on it a little bit better than I can, because like I said, I don't watch it, but I just know a lot of our women, man. They look at it and they base their life off of that. You know what I'm saying, or how they want their life to be. So yeah, you go ahead and hit on it, man, and tell me what you think.
And I'm not really I don't watch reality TV. Like that's not really my thing. But what I have noticed is whenever a woman sees, like, let's say a guy will buy their woman on one of these reality shows a car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I love you, babe. I bought you this car. Cool. So she watches that and be like, why my man can't buy me no car? Or, he took her on a shopping spree, or took on this expensive vacation, overseas to Paris somewhere. And then she's looking at it like, dang, I wish that could be my lifestyle. Well, you got $1 million dreams, but you live $1,000 life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it ain't even $1,000 life.
Right. $100 life. So you don't live vicariously through what you see on TV.
Right.
Because I can't, that's not me. I don't live above my means. Like, I don't got it like that. So if you're gonna judge me based on what you're seeing on TV, like, I'm not gonna live up to that. And now you're looking at me side eye like, oh, nigga, you broke. Like, oh, you can't give me this, you can't give me that. But I make sure the bills paid. I make sure the food in the house. You know what I'm saying? If I do have something extra, I'll slide you $100, $200 here. Like, hey, go get you something. And I'm working 60, 70 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do my part. But if you basing off of what you see on TV, I will never equal up to that.
Yeah,
so, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So they'll see that kind of stuff, and then they'll feel like you should be providing that for them. Well, I can't though. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, we don't want to say we can't. So we're gonna try to do what we can.
We're gonna try to do it. We're gonna try to do it, man.
To get it for you. And if we fall short, now you're looking at us like we ain't shit. Or if let's say I done got me a pack and I'm selling drugs because I'm trying to support this lifestyle you see on TV, and I want you to have that kind of stuff. Then if I get caught up and go to jail 15 years, guess what you gonna do?
Oh, she gone. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying,
bro? So
like,
yeah,
I don't get it.
I feel you. I feel you, man. I feel you, bro. I can't agree with you more on, you know what I'm saying, on that, man. And that's why I say, in reality, if women looked at, reality, man, versus that, then maybe they would, be in better. It would be better for us as men. You know what I'm saying? Man, we get up every morning. We go to work. Every 5 to 6 days out the week, if not 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? But we busting our ass, bro, to try and take care of home or take care of our women. And again, like I said, I'm not gonna go out here and spend $4,000 in a week, knowing I got this bill, that bill coming up that's due, all to take care of. Now, like you said, if I got extra, when everything's taken care of, then I don't mind giving it to you. And my wife would tell you, I just gave her some money the other day. Look, and that's what you do. That's what I do as a husband anyway. Get her nails done. If I can get her hair done, I'm gonna do that. She put a little Snapchat post up talking about her getting her nails done, this, that, and other. So guess what I did, man?
Went on, did it.
I sent her a little text message, bro, and told her, I said, I think I told her, I said, look, use my card and go get your Freddy Krueger fingers done. You know what I'm saying? Just messing with her. You know what I'm saying? But I want her to know, like, look, I see your message. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all good. We ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what, and I feel good being able to to give her, that so she can go get it done. Because I know it makes her feel a lot better, at times when she's able to just go to the nail shop or go get her hair retwisted and things of that nature.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, man, I agree. So I definitely feel you on that, man. But that reality TV stuff, man, is gonna have a lot of our women in bad situations, man. And that's why a lot of them right now, honestly, Roc, that's why a lot of them right now are either single or they don't have the guy that they want. You know what I'm saying? Because they expecting more when it ain't gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna a guy that makes six figures or you know what I'm saying, a millionaire, he's not gonna come after you for you ain't making but a couple $100 a week or you know what I'm saying, $1,000. You know what I'm saying? The guy that make that type of money, man, he looking for somebody that's gonna be there, compatible with him or similar. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just it ain't gonna happen for some of the women that's expecting the unexpected. Let's put it that way.
And and I like this podcast because we can be open, we can be honest, we can be transparent as men. And so I'm gonna have a moment right now. So maybe about a couple weeks ago, I was just through. You know what I'm saying? I had a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bruh, like as a man, I do so much. Like we do so much, but we get no credit for trying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we try to do stuff, like we try to be there for our women. We try to make sure the bills paid on time. We try, but but to the women, if we're not doing, then it don't matter.
Right.
Like, give me credit for trying. Like I go to work every single day. Like men, we go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? We bring the money home. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some men have to go home. They have to cook. They have to clean. They have to do everything they have to do to support their women. But the one time you don't do something she wants you to do, now you ain't shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I had a moment where I was like, give me credit for trying. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Men, we need some kind of credit for trying. Now, granted, if you're trying something, you got to go ahead and accomplish it. All right. But if I fall short and I'm trying, like, give me some kind of credit for trying. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think women look at it like that.
Yeah. Don't downplay me because I feel short, you know what I'm saying, on this. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I feel you. And I agree with you on what you're saying. Us as men, bro, we try everything that we can possibly do. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it too, Roc. We could do 999 good things. But that one bad thing we do, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy, man. All it takes is one bad thing and shit go downhill from there. You know what I'm saying? But they don't give you credit for the 999 other things that you've done or you tried to do. So that's why I say us as men, man, we got it tough, bro. We go out every day to work. We battling, you know what I'm saying, the world. And to come home. And
that's not to cut you off, but that's not to downplay women though. Like we ain't saying that we got it tougher than women. That's not what we saying. We just saying it from our perspective. Like we got it tough too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I would never downplay my women. Yeah. I would never do that, man. Simply because I know women, like our killer said, women go through so much. You know what I'm saying? But they put up with our bullshit. So hey, I can't, I can't knock them, man. And that's just what it is, man. But like I said too, if they walked a day in our shoes, man, and knew exactly, what we was going through and what we had to deal with, I think it'll be different for us. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we go out every day, man. We battling the world pretty much because us as men, bro, we got it tough, bro. We got it tough. Then to come home and to hear from
our women,
man, come on, man. That's just, that's where we at with that, man.
So the common question a lot of people ask is, like when they ask a woman, like, what does she bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? I don't think a woman can answer that question without having some sexual, you know what I'm saying, into it. But for men, like, we don't care about that. What I want my woman to bring to the table for me is be my peace.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, that bro, that and you know what I'm saying? Like that peace, bro. The best thing for any man is peace, bro. If you can come home, if you can come home and just have peace, bro, that's all we need.
That's it.
Everything else, man, like I said, we try and take care of. But just give us peace. You know what I'm saying? Don't always be yeah, all in, you know what I'm saying, all in our ears about this, that, and the other, and stuff like that, man. But man, you said it, bro. If we can get just peace, man.
That's it. Like, you don't gotta have $1 million. You ain't gotta be just the baddest, like had the nicest body in the world, none of that, because all that stuff gonna fade away anyway. Like all these surgery and stuff these women getting, man, in 20 years, that shit gonna be that's gonna drop. Yeah, gravity gonna take a hold of that shit, gonna droop and drop. Like, so you can try to look good all the time for me, but I really just want peace, like a peace of mind. That's it. Cause like we battle so much, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day. Like even, like you get stopped by the police. I ain't gonna lie. Like as a black man, if I get stopped by the police, the first thing I'm thinking about is, damn, am I gonna be make it home? They ain't to say that that's what's on the police officer's mind, but that's what's been shown to us so much by the media that as a black man, if I get stopped, that's what I'm automatically thinking.
Yeah, that's what you think.
So just imagine if I let's say I done got into with my boss at work. You know what I'm saying? My car didn't act up on me. I finally got it right. Now I done got stopped by the police. Police treat me like I'm a little boy. And then the phone bill late. So now they finna cut the phones off. And then I get home and got to deal with you.
Come on, man. Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know that make a man that's not mentally prepared do to himself, man. That would cause a man, and that's why a lot of people, man, end up killing themselves too, man. If you ain't mentally tough, bro, and you having all these issues, man, eventually, man, you're gonna wanna do something to try to ease that mind. And guess what, man? The best way to ease that mind, man, is to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I think they battle stuff like that, man, but they don't tell nobody about it. You know what I'm saying? And it all bottles up, you know what I'm saying, into this one big old ball. Eventually, man, hey, it's gonna explode. You know what I'm saying? And when that happens, it'd be too late. It'd be too late to say I should have done this or I shouldn't have done this too. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So yeah, man, I agree with you on.
So I think it's important for women to just ask your man how he doing. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of women want flowers and stuff. Get that man something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just let him know that you there. You there for him. You know what I'm saying? Just anything. Like it don't take much for us. A little bottle of Hennessy.
But think about it, Roc. Women, like you said though, women feel like everything is sexual. So they feel like if they give us something, it should be something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it don't have to be. Look, go give me a pack of boxers and some socks or something. You know what I'm saying?
Telling you, like that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling, like, if you come home, if a man comes home and his woman got him a brand new pair of Air Force One sitting there, that mother gonna cherish them Air Force Ones. Like, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know women say, give them nice things and stuff like that, but let your man know you appreciate him too. So for me, like, what I want my woman to bring to the table is gotta be peace. The second thing for me is just listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm talking, just listen. Like, sometimes you don't have to respond. Right, and this is what I learned working in the medical field. Like we have a lot of old patients come through, and they just get to talking, and they just talk, and all they want you to do is listen. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned to just sit and listen. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you don't have to give your opinion. Like sometimes you don't need that. Just listen. So when I would do that to the older patients, after I leave the room, when I'm like, "Thank you for listening to me." That's it. Like, so just be my peace and just listen. Like sometimes I just got to get stuff off my chest. Just listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why dogs are men's best friends, because that dog gonna sit there and he gonna listen to whatever you say, and he ain't gonna say a word.
You're right. He
ain't gonna say not a word. You know what I'm saying? So just listen to us sometime. Like we have a lot on our minds, and sometimes we can't process it. Like when my friend died, like it was tough. Like I was getting ready to go, coach a basketball game, and I got the call, and I'm like, dang, I just talked to him. Like I literally just talked to him, like about a week or so ago. And like we were talking about how it was. We was in Michigan. Like we used to go to Ohio to get fireworks and like take a little road trip. Then we'd come back to Michigan and like go to the little corner store, get like 10 honey buns, chips, and we just sit there
man.
and like have a good time and pop firecrackers. And I was like, man, I would give anything to have one of those days again. And he was like, actually, matter of fact, let me read it to you. Cause like it's crazy. So I'm just read it to you.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Cause like I said, and then too, like, man, like I say, the podcast be so good, man, to where I really don't want. I be hating to end it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to keep it short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I want people to know that we coming back with more and more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, man, I definitely wanted to, just put that out there so people understand.
All right, so this is what he said, man. He was like, yo, honestly, I may not respond after this. I'm a weird guy, but I'm proud of you for everything you've done, and I love you. Don't take my absence of response as a sign of me not caring. I do care, my guy. And I said, man, I love you, bro. I remember those days when we were all so tight. We'd go on fireworks trips, buying all kinds of junk and just smash out. What I wouldn't give to go back in time for one day. I appreciate you a lot and I miss y'all. Then his reply was, man, I feel that shit for real. Back in the days was them days. Hella honey buns and jug juices. That's the last thing he said to me. And I was like, man, like what I wouldn't give, just to have one more day of that. But life just comes at you fast. So ladies, man, if that man is under some pressure, just listen to him.
Right.
Just talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Men too. If your lady is trying to get something through to you, also listen. You know what I'm saying? Us as people, we should listen to each other. I don't think what she has to say is least. How am I trying to put this?
What she has to say is not less important than what I have to say.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I was trying to,
I agree with that. I think it should be a healthy balance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So man.
Man. RP to my boy, man.
Man, rest in peace to Brandon. I didn't know the cat, man, but yeah, man.
Good dude.
I hate to hear stuff like that about people. You know what I'm saying? But of course, I know we all, got a calling. Just we never know when. That's why, I try as much as I can, man, to just be as solid as I can with all my people. If I don't text you, call you all the time, I don't mean that I don't think about you.
Right.
It's just that, I'm grown. I got a family now. You know what I'm saying? And I have to deal with stuff like that. But I want you to understand, you're always on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what may be going on, there's always a spot, that you have that I'm always thinking about you. Even though I don't show it, man, sometimes that's just what it is. But I can guarantee you that everybody that I deal with, I can guarantee you that if they was to hit me on any circumstance and I'm able to help them, I would do that, and I know you would do the same.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, I want people to understand that, man, and again, like I said, I really hate to cut this podcast short, but
Gabby, that was a good question. Gabby, she got us into a deep conversation, man. So, man, shout out to Gabby. We love you, Gabby. That was a great question, man. Y'all please keep hitting us with the questions. You know what I'm saying? We back regular now, man. It was some things that was going on. We got them worked out. So don't worry, man. We're gonna be hitting y'all with this thing at least once a week, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Again, shout out to Gabby.
Gabby,
y'all hit us with those questions.
We got that T-shirt coming, Gabby.
It's coming.
To use your question, Gabby, we got one coming for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. So again, man, this is another rendition of the Wee Roc Podcast. I am Kendall Roc Morrison.
And I'm Alonzo Matlock, man. Y'all take care. Peace.
Until next time. Peace.